Gorilla Tag is not dying, or at least we won't let it. For the past couple weeks, I've been seeing a lot of shorts and videos saying Gorilla Tag is dying. That's not always the truth, though. If you put the positive on top of the negative, then it makes the game look worse than it actually is. For example, if I say Gorilla Tag is dying, I might only be talking about the toxic players and modders that are making it a bad game. Now, when I say toxic players, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Me personally, I think it's someone or some group that's rude to other players. I think the best strategy to get rid of them is the mute button. Most of the time, it works. If you use the mute button, they can't say anything to you anymore, and it prevents conflict because normally when you conflict, it leaves like everybody's still talking about it 5 minutes later after it already happened. If you just mute them after like they're saying something rude or something, then they just then they can't say anything at all, and they have no purpose if they can't mess with people. Ha- Also, some of the times I unmute somebody to them saying they're sorry, and that's always nice. Now, I'm not saying that if they're not following the rules on the rule board, you shouldn't report them. If you need to, you should use the report button. The goal with toxic players is just to be the bigger person. You can mute them, you can report, even if you don't really like that lobby, you can just leave. You can just leave. Another thing people are talking about are the updates. I think when people say the updates are bad, they're talking about over time gameplay because when they say it's bad, because you're eventually bound to get bored of an update. Like for example, the Clouds update. Everybody loved it until like I guess now now basically people not many people are in Clouds except casual. Casual has some people in Clouds. Also, I think that people are just getting a bit too hyped because when you get hyped, you might expect more than what it actually is. Like for example, the space update. Basement was covered in space stuff, and everybody thought it was going to be the space stuff or a space update, and we happened to never get it, and we still haven't got it. But it was the rotating map update, and then everybody was hoping the space update would come there, and we still haven't got it yet. Me personally, I just pass the time by hanging out with friends, and then when eventually the update comes and you try to get on Gorilla Tag and it starts loading up and or it starts doing the um update thing and like that little circles in there or the pink lettering on the board. That always gets me hype when the pink lettering's on the board. One more thing people are talking about, I guess, content creators are getting exposed. I'm not quite sure with that. Well, yeah, a lot of people are getting exposed. A lot of people are just leaving, but we also have a lot of people joining the Gorilla Tag community as content creators. So there's not really much to be afraid of when people say Gorilla Tag is dying. I hope this can help the community. And if you watch to the end, I want you to make, if you can, I want you to make a video, a short, or a post saying what you like about Gorilla Tag and hashtag Gorilla Tag driving. Anyway, have a good day.